And today we're going to be reviewing, thanks to my young assistant, we're going to be reviewing this. I think the second to last of the figures from Christmas I've got to review. Although I think one of the things has popped out. It doesn't matter. Studio Series, Deluxe, Dino, whatever you want. I think it's Dino. And it's a weird figure. And looking at the camera, there's so many different colours of red. There's the bright red, which is the primary. You got this slightly darker red here. Then you got the red that's painted over the clear plastic. There are a few different types of red on the go, but in real life, not so obvious. And yeah, there's a bit popped loose in there. That's my fault, nothing else. It's fine. Okay, it is as close to the Ferrari-ish thing you can get without getting sued, because Dino itself was it named after the guy who started Ferrari's son, something like that, and it was actually a Ferrari. And this is them getting around all the loopholes. Lazy Eyebrow's got way more detail on it because he's more of a car guy than me. Because, you know, most women are more of a car guy than me. I'm not really a car guy at all. But still, look at it. It is so very, very pretty. Some of this doesn't hold together amazingly well, but I don't know if that's me or... Because, again, I don't look at instructions. Even the back's very pretty. I mean, maybe a bit more paint, you know, pick out these exhausts. But the point is, they are there. They are moulded. Try and get... There you go. Nicely moulded. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Nice lights, the grille. And even if you turn it upside down, there's a hint of car mode. Alright. But it's very pretty. And now all the dogs are running around. What's going on? Are you bullying that cat? Yeah, well, don't bully the cat. Lovely cat. Size comparison, Kingdom RC. So, very similar size, to be honest with you. Very similar. He's maybe a touch longer in the nose, but roughly the same sort of size. Should we transform it? I guess we should. And clever transformation, very clever. Not as difficult as it looks, transformation. Okay, so we're going to start by popping the doors loose, and there's this little tab here that goes under there, and this little clear tab there that just goes under there, which, lining up, you just kind of need to wriggle and get all this close up, and that's why there sometimes ends up being a bit of a gap here, but you just need to sort of squash it all back together. Basically, you're moving things around to get things to pop loose, and you just need to squish it like a sandwich to get it to go back together. So we have that, and we'll fold it all the way out. And this one should have popped loose, hopefully. Good, okay. Right, and this is where that's going to drop out. It shouldn't drop out, but we'll get to that later. That was me not putting it in properly for the transformation. Okay. Now we're going to go to the back here. We're going to wriggle this loose to get that tab out. We'll do the same on this side, get that tab out, and then we'll just fold this piece up, leave it about there. And now we've basically got dogs are playing with a rope and deciding to growl at each other, right where I'm recording. Idiots. This is when we've got space to, in fact, give me that. There's your rope, you're not playing with it anymore. Now we've got space to do what we're doing. Okay, we're not distracted. Hooray! Move RC before the dog eats it. Right, we're going to get this piece, fold it all the way through. All you, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Get this piece, fold it all the way through. That's their rope. We get this piece, and we'll fold it all the way through. Okay? If we look at it from here, we're going to get these pieces with the wheel. You see in there? Look, the little thing. There we go. And just slide that in. Which is cool. It's, you know, not super obvious, and considering how small this piece is, you wouldn't have thought it'd be a thing, but no, it is. I'm going to turn these around, flip the foot down, turn this around, flip the foot down, and those are the legs. That's it. And look at them. We'll get into that in robot mode. Look, let's not gush now. Okay. I get this piece with this little, fold that all the way out. That's the cat hissing at the dog, telling us to leave him alone. Telling her to leave her alone, rather. We're going to get the head. I'm going to turn it around. And then the little grey panel the head's sitting on, we're going to flip through. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, good. And we're getting there. In fact, there, it's done. What do you think? Okay, that's a terrible joke and I should stop doing it. Before we get carried away, we're going to turn this little bum flap around and just lift it up. No, we're gonna leave it where it is for now. Okay. Let's do the arms. Let's raise this camera up a little bit. Okay. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to split the hands that just about tab into each other. There we go. Okay. And we're going to get the shoulders, which are the front wheel arches. Just wriggle them loose. They've got these giant tabs that go into the bonnet there. Get that loose. Get that loose. There are also these little tab there. Just wriggle that loose so you're there. Rotate them so they're pointing underneath the car. And this will give you space, if you hadn't seen it already, to rotate that all the way over. So there's a rotating hinge here and a rotating hinge there. So if you were going to animate it, like stop motion, you could just have the thing going forward and have the whole back end to, like, but then he'd be backwards when he transforms, so let's not do that. Okay, we're going to get this little front bumper thing, fold it in, and rotate this underneath. And we'll take this out first. Okay, the first one dropped down. There are holes in there where these just plug in. And I must have caught it transforming it and made it pop out. It's fine. Okay, so we'll fold this underneath, make sure this is out of the way. Because if these are down, this won't fold in properly. So you need to fold it up a little bit so that it'll go in. Okay, possibly higher than that. Possibly higher than that. We'll just move the shoulders out of the way. There you go, into place. We're going to push this into place, rotate it to the front, rotate the hand. Good. Rotate this so the funny double jointy bits towards us. Push it back into place and rotate the hand. That one's tight. Okay. And we'll fold the head up and there he's done. Yay! That's what's going to happen if there are any KOs, because they will not engineer this. So any KOs will be like this. I kind of like that actually, but no, let's not go into. So, if we look at it, there's a hinge there, a hinge here, a hinge there. So we're going to fold that to there. Well, we're going to sort of fold this all around each other. Make sure that's out of the way, and it all goes to like that. So all of that folds down like that, which is crazy. Then we need to get this little bum piece, which also folds up a little bit. And these two big tabs go into those slots there. There you go. Alright. Now, finishing touches. I'm going to fold this chest plate up and we're going to wriggle this joint to get this roughly where it needs to be. And then this little square piece under the head goes into that gap there. Why are you making weird faces? Now I'm going to shame you in the middle of the video. Why are you doing that? It's strange. Please, don't. Okay. Bad parenting, sorry. Right. And then he's basically there. But these door wings look a bit fat, don't they? Okay, we'll just fold this little bottom piece under to make them look thinner. Honestly, this and Cyclonus with the little shrinking wings just look better in robot mode. Unbelievable. And there he is in robot mode. And you know what? Gorgeous. Honestly gorgeous. Let's take the weapons and put them on there. I apologise, my throat's horrible today. Sorry. Put those on the back of the arms. And you can basically forget they're there from the front. You can't even see them. But they can go, aha! I am the Guyver. Look at me. Whatcha? You can, because they're just plugged in, you can rotate them that way around. But I don't like that. And Blush is sending me pictures. Now I just dated the video. Thanks, Lucius. Ooh, I should talk about Lucius. Lucius has finally arranged for collection of a parcel that's coming to me. It's apparently being collected tomorrow and should take 48 hours to arrive. He's addressed it to Uglywretch, which obviously I don't have any ID of that because it's not my legal name. So if I can't get it when it's delivered, I'm not sure how I'm going to get it, but he thinks it's funny, so we'll fight with that at some point. But that's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Okay, so here we have Dino in robot mode. And yeah, he's got a bit of a big, bit of a backpack. I was going to say big butt, but it's not. It's further away from the butt. He's got a bit of a backpack, but honestly, he's gorgeous. Honestly gorgeous. Now this is supposed to be the front of the car, which unfortunately ends up on the shoulders, but who cares? It's nitpicking. These thighs are gorgeous. These legs are stunning. Look at those. Articulation, movement, how skinny they are, gorgeous. Arms, a little bit hindered by this shoulder assembly, but you can get around it easily enough. I'm tempted to put a tiny spot of floor polish on that, but I don't want to risk it. The neck is quite tight, and my face, the front piece here, has actually popped off today, and I've had to glue it back on. Didn't damage or anything like that, it's just like whatever glue they've used just come undone, so I just put a spot of glue on it. But the head's there, it's got quite a bit of up as well. Should we have a look at the face? Yeah, that's quite pretty. And honestly, beautiful, beautiful figure. And these wings are so emotive, like, oh, he's sad. Oh, he's happy. They're like puppy ears. I can't stop playing with them, they're great. It's like, he's jumping from a high place. He lands. He's getting shot at. Oh, fold them in. Just honestly, I can't stop playing with them. They're just fun. And he's genuinely gorgeous. Like I'm tempted to take paint to him to pick out some details, but he's that pretty. I don't want to risk damaging him. I want to get a second one so I can paint that. That's how pretty this is. Like the face, it's pretty, it's reasonably well painted, but there's more detail in there you could pick out with some paint. The chest you could just tidy up a little bit, all the rest of it, you could put some silver on all this, make it look even better. There's detail in these legs that isn't picked out. Looks like there's a dab of paint on that, whatever, it's fine. And it's, honestly, it's gorgeous. And obviously the stuff in the car mode, like the brake indicators and stuff like that, you can pick all those out. Such a pretty figure. And if you were going to custom paint it, you could match up all those reds in the vehicle mode, which don't seem to be an issue in the robot mode. I should stop gushing over this and do a size comparison. So here we have Golden Disc Jackpot. And try and make sure his legs are nice and straight, try and get him as tall as I can. He's not the tallest figure. Stop knocking the tripod. He's not the tallest figure in the world. But again, such a presence on him. So pretty. So pretty. Do love it. Really do love it. So we get these figures in because just because I want to at this point. There you go. Oh, hang on. 24 hours woo from Lucius. So apparently the parcel will be with me in 24 hours. And actually, 24 hours? I'm off tomorrow. Yes! That'll be awesome. Okay, we're happy about that. That'll be awesome. So, I'm going to go away and celebrate. And this is Dino. He's beautiful. So, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.